What is up, beautiful people? I am Irish Bully here, providing you guys with FIFA content. And today, it is the Christmas holidays for me. Our school actually ended on a Friday. It ended on Thursday. Normally ends on a Friday. And I'm sorry that I couldn't upload on Thursday. It was because I was having, basically yesterday, because I was having problems with my equipment. But I'm going to get on with that in a few moments. I just want to talk about this team. So guys, we are in a new division, so I went out and bought myself a new team, similar enough to FIFA Ali's team. If you haven't seen his channel, you should go check it out. But anyway, this is my team. I got Handanovic in goals, Mika Richards as my right back, Juan Jesus as my centre back, Congolo as my other centre back, and my left back is Guardado. And now, my three centre mids, are Maher, Guarin and Matias Fernandez, and my top three are Depay, Ibarbo and Guardado. Now you guys, when you see this team, you're gonna think, oh god, it's a sweaty team. It does look like a sweaty team with 93 pace Guardado up front, 91 pace Depay, and 91 pace Ibarbo. It does look like a really sweaty team, although I only got this team because Depay's a 5-star skiller, Guardado's a 5-star skiller, and Matias Fernandez is also a 5-star skiller. So we got 3 5-star skillers in this team. Now I really enjoyed using this team, and I was watching FIFA Rally, and he had a really hard time converting his chances, but with this team I didn't. And as you see in the 7 minute, practically the first chance of the game, and it was a goal. And as you can see, the defenders, they were really good. I wasn't sure what to think of Congolo, considering he was my only centre back, my only silver centre back. But he was insane with his 78 pace and 78 physicality. Now, guys, how that wasn't a penalty, I don't know. Ben Arfa was doing some skills and he got caught, and I just don't know how it's not a goal. A pretty poor free kick from Guarin. The keeper just tapped it over because he couldn't catch it. But we do get a corner as a result. Guardado is passing it to Guardado. I wasn't sure what to do, so I just did a heel to heel, and then I passed it to Ibarbo, and then he finesses in the top left hand corner. Now a lot of people, I think, are having troubles with Ibarbo, probably because his shooting really isn't that good. But I was having no problem. Now the thing I feel is that you just need to know how to use a player. Like, okay, now to a certain degree, I will admit his shooting is not up to the standard or quality I would like it to be, but I have him because he's a 4-star skiller. He links up with Guardado because, they're both in Serie A, they're both Colombian. But surprisingly enough, he did surprise me. I thought he was really good. And for some reason, my opponent rage quits, or his connection could have been lost or whatever, in the 55th minute. But we got the win anyway. Our first 3 points on the board. I'm really delighted with that. In Division 5, I'm really happy with the way the series has gone so far. I do think it's been a big enough success so far, because I've been watching other YouTubers and I've seen that they've actually been struggling. Now, not a lot, but I mean, a few of the big ones like Tobias Gaming, or I actually don't watch a huge variety, but I've heard anyway that some of them aren't really doing that well. But I mean, I think I'm doing pretty well, so I'm just happy that, it's not going really slow, because last year in FIFA 14, if I was recording this, I probably wouldn't be where I am already, because FIFA 14 last year would have been my second FIFA, and I only started playing FIFA 13 towards the end of it, so it was nearly actually my first FIFA. I did get to Division 1 in FIFA 13 and FIFA 14, but I just barely scraped it. Like, honestly, it was just so hard for me to play FIFA. But now I'm more comfortable, because now I do skills and I feel that's how I play best. Like, I know you can pass it and all that and pace abuse, but honestly, I think I play well better doing skills. Maybe my opponent does score, but we do try to come back with skills from the kickoff. It's unsuccessful. We do give a corner in, and I know corners are, well, they actually aren't OP this year, and I didn't really feel good after scoring that corner. I'm not sure why I didn't kick it out. I don't think, because he had a player or two on my players. So like, if he didn't have him on my players outside the box, I would have passed it, but he had them on there, so I just decided to cross it in, because there was no point to me passing it straight to him. And we happen to score. But we do take a nice long shot with Guarine, but it is saved, unfortunately. And unfortunately, going in, or at the end of the first half, going into the second half, we are 2-1 down, 2-1 down. We are a goal behind, and we didn't really deserve it. We did deserve actually maybe a draw or to be ahead, but that wasn't the case. But at the start of the second half, the players, they showed what they could do. They showed their potential, how good they really were. And Ibarbo picking up 2 goals in his first match, but my opponent coming back straight away from kickoff, and then me coming back straight away from kickoff. So there was kind of a few kickoff goals, to be honest. Here now, except ours is a bit clumsy, kind of like my opponent's one. Like, we got tackled twice, and we still somehow had the ball. My opponent got tackled twice as well. But yeah, it 2 clumsy enough goals, but still goals nonetheless. And Maher's finishing surprisingly really good. I had him there because I didn't try him out. I used Wijnaldum, who's also from PSV, instead. And yeah, wait, is that? I think that's Ibarbo's hat trick. Is it? I hate to be wrong now, like, but I think it is. But anyway, we do get Depay on the score sheet. It was 5-3, and that caused an end to the match. Loads of goals. Still, I can't remember when last time we were defeated. We're doing just so well in these divisions, and I'm so happy. And I was checking this over and over again because I was kind of confused that. Ibarbo got 2. Sorry, not 3. But Ibarbo got, Cuadrado got the man in the match, even though he didn't score any goals. So I wasn't sure about that. Like, he probably picked up a load of assists, though. I think he actually picked up 2 or 3. So maybe that's why. But anyway, our players were low on contracts, so we just applied them, and then we moved on anyway into our 3rd game. Well, we tried. We couldn't find the opponent the first time. But guys, honestly, my opponent did have a really sweaty team. I mean, it's all paces. He's freaking Asmoa, Willian, Tosic, Doumbia, and El Shaarawy, all pacing. Guys, my opponent just kept pace abusing. It was so annoying. I was so tempted to pace abuse, even though I didn't. Although we did pick up a really fluky goal. It was so poxy. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really proud to score that. But anyway, we do some nice skills with Ibarbo, and he finished off. And he seems to be very clinical for me. I don't think power. Putting power into your shots is the way to do it. I think, personally, the way to do it is to finesse it, because I don't think the power shot goes well with him, because with Ibarbo, just because he's like finesse pretty much. I think personally it's still OP this year. So yeah, that's why I use. Okay, like, I know, but I'm not pace abusing. Like, I'm just using it because it's OP. I mean, there's nothing you can stop you from shooting. I mean, I'm not gonna literally stop everything that isn't OP. Like, the only thing I do I think is OP is finessing. But finessing isn't always OP. Like, it used to be a lot more OP. You used to be able to take long shots from like 40 yards out easily. And I'm sorry for the tramp, guys, but this guy was absolutely pissing me off. And I just wanted to get as many goals and score sheet as possible, just to put an end to this. I tried to go for a nice little cheeky goal, but he had a player on the line and prevented that. But my opponent kept pace using with Doumbia and Tosic, and it was just a pain in the ass. And as I was talking about, finesse is OP. It really is. And my opponent scores there. But from the kickoff, we do some nice skills. I don't know why I end up saying that so many times. We do. I really don't know how, but anyway, we do get the ball back to Depay, who crosses it. An amazing save from his goalkeeper. Really not sure how we didn't score there. But nevertheless, a crazy save from him. And we do win the match anyway. 3-2 in the end. We're all happy round. We went that episode losing a single match, which I'm really happy about again. Ibarbo getting another 2 goals on the score sheet. That means he's got 4 goals in 2 games, which is a really good record. We're still undefeated. And guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit like below. And guys, I'm sorry for the lack in videos. I was very busy. But anyway, if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't, and leave a like if you did. See you.